Well, a big thank you to our over, I think, 525 patrons and 33,400 subscribers. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, listening to this amazing music. It really means a lot. So, let's continue. But if you want to join in on the fun and get a video just like this, there is a link in the description for our Patreon. Join the $15 tier or up, one for your request a month. See you later. Well, this is kind of a record for Hendrix tracks in one video. I'm going for 4. They're all fairly short. This is basically all of side 2 of Electric Ladyland, since we're going through it, you know, track by track of the ones I haven't done. We did Little Miss Strange last week, so sans that one, but Long Hot Summer Night, Come On, Gypsy Eyes, and Burning of the Midnight Lamp. They're all fairly short, they're basically all under 4 minutes, so we're going to do it. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Bang. I know I am. It's Jimmy Thursday. How could I not be? It's gonna be a long one. I mean, not really though. It's about 12-13 minutes of music combined, so it won't be too long. But I kind of wanted to do this whole side in one, but I don't want to risk it because it's already kind of like a blocked album, and I have to just appeal it. It means I don't make any money off of it, but that's fine. It's Jimmy. I don't care. But I do get to at least get the video up. That's what this album's been like. But the other albums that I've done, some of them, they just block it outright and don't even get to go up, which is a shame because his music is so good and it needs to be shouted from the rooftops at every angle. So we're going to be listening to those tracks like I mentioned. Let's go. And I'll link my Hendrix playlist up there if you want to go listen to more. Enough said. First up, Long Hot Summer Night by the Jimi Hendrix Experience off of Electric Ladyland. 3, 2, 1, go. And leave a like, why don't you? And what album should we tackle next? Let me know. I'm open to all options.
Show was a long, hot summer night. As far as my eyes could see, but my heart was way down. Cold winter storm. For my darling, where can you be? Where can you be, baby? Where can you be? There were 3 sugar walls and a 2 candle cane window, but the silliest moon melted all those inside. Everybody's on fire, but I'm snowing in a cold blizzard.
Damn, Mitch.
Where are you in this hot, cold summer? Where are you in this hot, cold summer? Where are you in this hot, cold summer night? Around about this time, the telephone blew its horn across the room. Scared little Annie,
wow.
clean out of her mind, and blowing the candle, he peeps out of his peekaboo hide and seek, and grabbed little Annie from the ceiling just in time. And the telephone keeps on screaming. Shaky voice, well, how you doing? My stomach stutter. Can't you tell I'm doing fine? It was my baby talking way down across the road. She says I'm gonna hurry to you. I've been a fool and I'm tired of crying. Coming on as Rescue me, rescue me.
The studio paid off for Jimmy with this album, man. It sounds so good. The production is just stellar. Come on, let the good times roll.
People talking, but they just don't know what's in my heart and why I love you so. I love you, baby, like a mine of love gold. Come on, sugar, let the good time roll. Hey.
So Stevie Ray Vaughan ripped this riff off. That's crazy. Yeah.
So many people live and make believe.
Unless it's a cover.
They'll keep a lot of dirt up their sleeve. But my love, baby, isn't the kind that folds. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Hey.
Isn't that the riff for Crossfire? Or Tightrope, whatever it is.
Come on and let that fill your soul.
Dun, 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 dun. I remember.
Wow. Understood.
This is a tour de force.
When you're feeling good, you got me flipping like a flag on a pole. Come on, sugar, let the good time roll. Hey, let the good time roll.
That is an amazing riff. I love it. Mitch and Noel are killing it. Oh my God, Mitch. Fuck. Oh my God, dude. It's so good. That's my favorite song on the record so far. Other than Merman. Or 1983. I always call it that. I can't put that in the title. Oh, damn.
Do you still think about me?
Oh.
Gypsy. Well, I walked right on up to your rebel roadside, the one that rambles on for a million miles. Yes, I walked down this road searching for your love and my soul too. But I'm fine, 'cause I ain't gonna let go. I remember the
That's
first time
funky,
I saw
bro.
you.
Oh.
Tears in your eyes were like I was trying to say, oh, little boy, you know I could love you. But first I must make my getaway. Two strange men fighting to the death over me today. I'm trying to reach my own highway. Hey!
How does he do it? Every song makes me mad.
Well, I realize that I'm in hypnotized. I love your gypsy eyes.
It sounds so strange.
Gypsy eyes.
It's like underwater.
I love your gypsy eyes. I love your gypsy eyes.
Mitch and Noel are in command, bro.
Searching so long, my feet they make me lose the battle. Down against the road, my worry knees take me. Walk to the side, I fall, but I hear a sweet call. My gypsy eyes is telling me, and I've been saying, all I've been saying. That's why I love you. Say I love you.
What the fuck? It's just unnaturally gifted. It's crazy. What a legend. I mean, seriously, what a fucking legend. Burning of the Midnight Lamp. I can already tell it's gonna be one of those songs.
The morning is red, and the day is blue. The stuff is up here to me, but the velvet blue. All my loneliness I have felt today. It's a little more than enough to make a man throw himself away. I can see you.
I feel so much melancholy just from that chord like progression.
Now the smiling portrait of you is still hanging on my crown.
We could make a whole song just out of that.
It doesn't bother me too much at all. It's just the ever falling dust that makes it so hard for me to see. That forgotten earring laying on the floor, facing coldly towards the door. And I can teach you the price of midnight now.
The burning of the Midnight Lamp. Yes, it is. You can feel the loneliness in this song. That's crazy. You really can.
So here I sit in bed, I'm sitting on the fireplace, getting ready for the same old story, going through my mind. It's soon enough, time will tell about the surface and the wishing well. And someone who will buy and sell for me, someone who will tell my bell that I continue.
Mitch is insane, dude. Insane. Oh no. And that's it, man. Well, that's side 2. Shit. I did not want that to end. I wanted another one, bro. That's not fair. I believe side 3 is the whole thing. And I kind of messed that up already by doing Merman. I didn't realize Merman was a part of a whole kind of like suite, you know, for that side of the album. So I don't know what I should do about that. Should I just do the tracks that like are around it? What do you guys think? Should I actually just redo it? I can't really. I just did it. I can't redo it, but maybe we'll just skip that side. But if you guys think just listening to those other songs that are around it are worth it, then obviously I'll do it. But it's up to you guys. I just want to take a second to say that it's not lost upon me just the insane talent of this man. I mean, I can say it ad nauseum. You know what I mean? Like, just his technique, his inspiration, the creativity of his mind, the strange places he goes with his music and his lyrics and his voice, how good it is. Like, I could sit here, kiss ass, 10 minutes, we'll call it a day, you know. It's usually what happens. But I just want y'all to remember that this is a man. This is just a normal dude. Well, not normal. I won't say he's definitely not normal, but he's just a dude, you know? And it's the same thing about all these idols and people we look up to. I won't say idols, but inspiration, whatever you want to call them. You know, they're all people too. And they say, like, never meet your heroes because it'll probably just ruin it. But that's if you have heroes that are, like, celebrities. Like, I don't know why anyone would look up to celebrities and stuff like that. Musicians, that's a different story, obviously, because if you're a musician, that's, you know, your thing. I know that I looked up to the Rev from Avenged Sevenfold. He was the drummer that kind of inspired me to start playing, and he passed away when I was like 15 or 16, I think. It hit me so hard, man. That was kind of just like, you know, I don't know. It was like a dagger to the heart. And I can only imagine what it was like to lose all of those amazing artists back then. And I mean, I can't imagine the level of loss in the 60s period, in the 70s. How many people died? I mean, insane numbers. Important people, really important people. And then all the way down just to people, you know, normal guys, and, you know, just going over and dying and you know, like, there's just so much death that happened, but there's also so much life. There was like a rebirth. It was like the burning of the forest almost to plant a new one in a way, you know. And I feel like that's what happens through the cycles of history. Even if it's unknowingly, we do it to ourselves. We kind of just like burn ourselves down once we get to too much of like an overgrowth of things. You know, and I probably sound like some totalitarian nut job when I say that, but that's kind of like what happens. I feel like even if we don't mean to do it, we do it to ourselves because we're just, you know, too overpopulated. There's too many hands in the pot. There's too many things going on, you know, and it's crazy to me how we do these things like in cycles over and over, and I don't know. It's like when are we just gonna stop? Like what they say in Game of Thrones, like I think it was Daenerys. She said she wanted to break the wheel instead of spinning it, you know, like. I don't want my turn. I want to stop the turns, period, you know? But at the same time, on the other side of things, this is what we've built. This is our society. This is our civilization. This is what we've built ourselves into. We may have painted ourselves into a corner, but I feel like we're smart enough that we could find out ways to get around the problems that we have, you know? Or at least not even get around them, actually solve the problems instead of creating consumers and creating patience that, dependence, basically. Why don't we just create solutions? But there's no money in solutions, as you guys know. They've murdered basically everybody that had a solution to any problem that we've had. So there's that too. So the solutions are there. They're just not being used because solutions equals less money. So money is the root of all evil. I will say that. And that's coming from somebody, like I said, on YouTube talking to you right now. So it is what it is. But everyone makes money. Everyone does their thing. This is my thing, I guess. So I don't know. But sometimes I just feel bad for the, stuff that we do. It's not like I'm the human race or anything like that. I'm a part of it, but I'm not everybody. And I just, I live my life the best I can to be like the best dad, the best person, the best Lee I can be, but I don't know, man. I think Jimmy lived the best life he could. Like he was the best him, He might have been tripping out on LSD on stage and having the time of his life, but he had some great wisdom to impart in his music and his creativity, and he had such a very, like I said, a very creative way of sharing knowledge and opening one's mind and opening your third eye, your pineal gland, whatever you want to call it. There's so much that we don't understand, and I think he really describes that weird sort of unknown factor in life. And like the melancholy he captures in that last song, the burning of the midnight lamp, good God. The things he can do with a guitar, like I said, I can sit here and kiss ass for minutes on end about it. It's insane. The tones he gets, the distortion, the feedback when he just really wants that little bit of oomph, especially in that third track. Good night, bro. When he wants to take off, there's like no one else like him. And Stevie Ray Vaughan totally ripped that riff off, bro. And the song is Come On. But the song that Stevie isn't called, I don't think it's called Come On. So he didn't cover that song. He just took that riff, like almost note for note, and used it in Crossfire, Tightrope, whatever the fuck it is. No, I like Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm not sorry. I don't mean that to come off as, mean or anything like that. That's not what I'm talking about. But, you take from the best. That was his idol, so I get it, But it's sort of like, it's cycles, like people take things from 30 years prior, 40 years prior, and just put a new coat of paint on it, and then they sell it again, It's like recycling, literally, but for art, That's what we do, is we recycle art, And I think that's crazy. And if it's not the right kind of plastic, they just shove it and throw it in the trash. With tons of music we listen to on the channel, why haven't they come back to that? It doesn't fit whatever they're trying to do nowadays, which it has to have a beat. You have to be able to gyrate to it, and you have to be able to get stuck in your head. That's it. There's no rules, anything else other than that. And it's all just, I don't know, derivative nonsense. I'll get back to the good stuff. So it was Long Hot Summer Nights. Great track. Kind of went quick, but that's just how it goes to Jimmy sometimes. But they fit so much into a little amount of time. And there's just like throwaway licks. Just like little things he does, little flourishes here, like a chord progression there that he doesn't even come back to. That could be the main line or a basis of a whole song for another band. It would be great. Like even his just cutting room material almost stuff is just revolutionary, bro. And I think that's insane. This man, I know that he's one of the biggest artists of all time, and it's so sad to see that he didn't get to bask in the glory of his fire that he created. See what I did there? It's very sad. I feel so connected to him for some reason. I don't know why exactly. I gravitate towards the ones that really are just themselves. You know what I mean? Like John Lennon. John is unapologetically John, Same thing with Paul McCartney. He's just Paul, A lot of artists nowadays, they're trying to act like somebody else. They're trying to be somebody else. And if they were just themselves, maybe they could get somewhere with their art where it's not trash. And that I'm not creating anything. I'm being derivative technically. I try to add what I can to these videos, but technically, if you want to be fair about it, I'm just taking people's music and listening to it and then talking about it. That's all this is, But I try to add a little bit more than that, a little bit of wisdom, a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of lead lore, as I say, I don't know, whatever I can. And when you listen to this, Mitch was fucking phenomenal in all 4 of these tracks. Him and Noel really showed up for these 4. They really did. This whole side of music. I know Little Miss Strange was written by Noel, I think, but he did that one last week. These 4, though, that's one of the strongest 4, like a set of songs right there I've heard from him, I think. And we've done a lot so far. Just so much ferocity and so much aggression, but in a toned down manner where it's not too much. Like sometimes it devolves into chaos almost, with like Mitch's very choppy, chaotic like jazz drumming. Noel, like his bass is like in another song sometimes, and it's so low, it's like holy shit. And then Jimi, I mean, they're all on different planets at the same time playing the same song, but they're all in different places. Basically, it's what it boils down to. If I had to pick anything out of that, definitely Come On is my favorite, and then Burning of the Midnight Lamp. Those are my two out of those four. I love Gypsy Eyes, and I loved Long Hot Summer Night as well, but Come On, that was special. And so is Burning of the Midnight Lamp. That chord progression is going to be stuck in my head forever, man. And Mitch's snare. I mean, come on, bro. I can't leave without talking about Mitch's snare. Mitch's snare is a holy object. It is the holy hand grenade of Antioch, basically. Oh, man, that damn rabbit. We're going to get him one day. Sorry, it's a Monty Python reference. I think I'm going to leave y'all at that. I've been talking long enough. I definitely love Jimi Hendrix, obviously. No one requests him. I just keep coming back to him every week. I do that with a lot of bands. You know, people request all kinds of other stuff, and I try to make way for the things that I feel like I connect with the most, and I have much more to like add, because there's some songs I listen to, and I'm like, this is good, have a nice day, that's it. But with this, I always feel like Jimi leaves me with something more to aspire to be, and it just reignites the creative passion within myself to listen to him, just because he's off fucking tearing the world a new asshole, basically, with his guitar, and it's just it's amazing to behold, and I'm glad to be here. So thanks for watching, guys. I don't know where that analogy came from, but hey, it's there, it's on record, whatever, bro. If you have any other recommendations by Hendrix, leave it down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you. See ya.